Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Rodon will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. In now for the O's, Andrew Susac, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 2-2. In the air out to left. Rogers waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Cut. Hold.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Rogers. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Mancini. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Yonder Alonso. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's gone 2 for 8.
Yonder Alonso.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in once again, Mike Rogers. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Rogers.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Hits this one hard the other way. Jerko has it, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes, 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rogers moves over. 2 down.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and stole this game away for his guys.
4-2 the final score today. The Chicago White Sox.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Saturday night. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Hernandez, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Pulls this. Rogers on the move. And they get out of the jam unscathed. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Up next for Chicago, Mike Rogers. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moncada rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Striding into the box, Scott Schebler. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he brings a scary .368 batting average. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Rogers. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Cain stands at first with 1 out. pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Kane runs. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Chicago White Sox hosted a 3. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Striding in for the Indians, David Peralta comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
David Peralta.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rogers moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right.
Ready now for the White Sox, Mike Rogers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And good for him. Mike Rogers has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Now in the box, David Peralta looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rogers giving chase. He's got it one away. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Rogers has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Mike Rogers. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jock Peterson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hard hit to first, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ready now, Yonder Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball too high, ball 4. Into the box, Tim Beckham. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases low. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rogers coasts under it. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Rogers. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
The 2-2. High pop-up. Ramirez is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Mike Rogers. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Ready once again, Mike Rogers. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. Unfortunately here, they will get an out on the play, but the runners will move up.
Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.